So it's day 2 in the Big Brother house, wearing this outfit. I'm not a tramp. If you see it in my other videos, it's because I'm doing 2 videos in one day. Do not judge. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sally, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I post videos about self-development, health, fitness, lifestyle. I also do a bit of vlog. And I've got a puppy which you'll be seeing so much of. But not to divert from the topic of the video, let's get started. So if you're watching this video today, you've clicked it because you are here to hear my side, and it's about what I've learned from dating. So this is not a bar story. This is literally genuinely me telling you what I have learned, and I want to really share it with you because I feel like it's so important to grow every single day, and you have to put in the work. Whenever you go through any experience in life, you have to sit down and reflect. So this is what I'm doing. I'm reflecting to you guys and telling you how I have coped. My voice is going. I apologize, but we'll keep this nice and snappy. So this video is not going to drag. I'm going to get straight to the point because what I've learned is time is money and money is time. So if I want to make the best thing, I've got to keep it snappy. I've got to stop waffling. So what I'm basically trying to say is my main message is to love yourself. And I know it might sound cheesy, it might sound weird, it might sound cliche, but that is probably the biggest and best ever tip you can ever use. And the reason why I say this is because we are going deep right now. Welcome to my life. But if you think about it, the way you are as a person, you are kind of molded because of how you treat yourself. Your past life, your past experiences, what you've been through, trauma, relationship, parenting, overparenting, underparenting. By the way, I have an account on Quora, and what I do, I like kind of answer questions, so I will post a little post what I've done. If you want to follow me in there, I'll put the details on that too. But you are shaped by what you've been through, and the best way, I believe, and what I've learned so far, is to kind of have that self-compassion. The self-compassion is a thing that's going to help you show up every day. It's going to soothe you. Sometimes when you rely on other people, like relationships, you know, you don't heal, but you have to heal yourself. So that's why I'm talking about. The main message of this video is you have to love yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. And when I say love yourself, I don't mean you have to be always confident, always, you know, happy, always A1. You don't have to be. You just have to show up every day, no matter how you're feeling. You have to put in the effort to be the best version of yourself and to respect yourself and to love yourself. I've always struggled with self-love, and hence why I made this channel, DIY to Happiness, just to kind of show you my journey and hopefully influence you guys to be the best person you want to be. But I figured out that, you know, when you date because you just want to fill a hole, like I've talked about in the video previously, which should have been last week, the outcome is always something that's never what you wanted. You always end up pushing people away because you're so desperate trying to look for something. But when you focus internally on building yourself and loving yourself and reflecting and just doing things that make you happy, you stop chasing things, and that's how you get the best of a relationship. So these are now ways to summarize the video of how you can literally give yourself that love. How you do this. One of my amazing tips that have worked amazingly for me, and I cannot emphasize this more than the way I'm doing now, and that's to have passions and chase them every single day. So it doesn't matter what your passion is, to sing, to dance, to bake, do YouTube, to, you know, run a doggy club, whatever the passion is, you have to kind of commit yourself to do it. Anything, take small steps every single day and just keep reminding yourself why you're doing that thing. You know, having a passion is amazing because it's not like an external thing. External things are like, you know, having friends or having a boyfriend or having a nice fancy car, going on a holiday. They're external, but these things don't make you who you are. Now, having a passion is something that you do because you're passionate about it. You love it. It's your joy. It's your you just love it. It's part of you because it makes you who you are. So when you have passions, you work hard to the passions. You do things with the passions. That's how you learn to love yourself, and that's how you provide the best relationships, and that makes you it makes you complete. So for example, me, I have a passion. I love YouTube, I love self-development, I love learning, I love teaching people. So, you know, even when things are rocky in my relationships, in my dating life when I'm feeling low, I have something to lean back on. Okay, he's walked out of my life, or okay, I broke up with this guy, but now I have something to kind of keep me going. I don't have to feel like I'm incomplete. With relationships, you're supposed to kind of, what I've learned anyway, you can't be two broken people looking to cling to each other to make something. You have to be two whole people, and having your own hobbies, having your own passions are things that's going to help you grow and realize who you are. So the second one is kind of 2 in 1, and that is literally to listen to your gut and pay attention to the red flags. So basically, you know, your gut is your intuition. Woman, man, whatever, we all have intuition. You as a person, you have to listen to it. No matter when you feel something's not right, you know, you feel something's not the way it's meant to be, you have to listen to it. You can't ignore it. A red flag is always a red flag. A tomato is always a tomato, and a leopard will always have spots. So you have to kind of never ever rationalize it and say, you know what, maybe it could work. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I can change the person. You can't. If your gut tells you that something is not right, don't do it. Full stop. Do not hesitate. Do not overthink. Do not change it. What you see is what you get. Okay? So if you have a red flag, you're dating someone and you think that, you know what, it's going too quickly, you have to listen to your gut. Yeah, slow the hell down. Get your foot off the gas pedal and start putting the brake on. Don't let the car cruise. Take your time. Because the reason why it's telling you that you need to slow down, the reason why you're getting that churning feeling in your stomach is because you know something is not going well. And you know deep down, listen to your gut. The red flag is there for a moment, if for a real reason. If there's something really serious, like, oh my god, you know, he's very aggressive, again, you can't settle, because you have to know your worth. My third point, knowing your worth means you will not settle for less. In my old relationships, I didn't know my worth, so, you know, I'd always settle. If someone did something, I would kind of find a way to, you know what, oh well, I'm sure if I talk to him he can change. But no, you have to know your worth. You have to know how valuable. Everybody has worth, no matter how rich you are, how pretty you are, how much friends you've got, where you come from, where you live, how amazing you are, how popular, how many followers you got on Instagram. Everybody is born with worth. Everybody's valuable. So you have to know your worth. If you know your worth, no one can take that away from you. So you have to believe in yourself and say, you know what, this man's not fulfilling my standards, but I'm still going to leave him. Why? Because I know I will find someone that is going to be the right person for me. Someone that is matched to me fully. And if the person I'm dating is not measuring up to me, then I have to walk away, because there's always going to be someone there that's going to love me, and I'm always going to find someone, even if it means it's 10 years down the line. You have to be confident, and you have to know how amazing and worthy you are to find that person in the long run. And finally, to wrap this video up, I just want to talk about settling as well. These points all interlink. Never ever 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 settle. Obviously through research, through experience, through doing my own life, dating myself, there have been times where I've got into a relationship and the guy was mediocre, he was lovely, and you know, he did what I wanted him to do, but I didn't feel like I was feeling fulfilled, and I felt maybe I could get a bit more. Whatever it was, mentally, physically, whatever I was thinking I could get, there was definitely room for improvement. But instead of me trying to go out there and get the person I wanted, I would settle, and then I would try and change the guy to be the way I wanted to be. But realistically, that's just down to my own insecurities, and that's me being too scared to walk away, to be alone, and potentially be alone for a long time before I find someone else. So that's the reason why I kind of settled, and I'd be with that person. And the more I settled, the more you settle, the more you realise that, you know what, I'm having enough. This person is turning me off. I know that's so bad. This person is not doing what I want them to do, and you stay until at some point, you know, you feel really resentful, then you end up leaving the relationship, and the guy's like, what's happened? You're like, oh no, you know, I can't do it, and then you make up excuses that are not even valid. Oh, it's because you do this. No, it's not. It's because I didn't like it in the first place. It sounds awful, but that's how we do it as women, or even men. We kind of settle, and then we're looking at somebody else. Our eyes are looking at somebody else, and then when we find that somebody else, we just, you know, we exit the relationship. And it's not healthy for you, the person that's settling, because, you know, you're not, again, living up to your standards, you're kind of settling and doing whatever you can just to stay in a comfortable position, that's never good for you, and it's never good for the person that's having that done too, because they're getting taken advantage of and they're getting misled. They may think the world of you and they may want a good relationship, but if you are not telling the truth and you're not being honest with them, that will hurt them. So that's one great way to boost your self-esteem, to boost your self-love, to encourage great relationships, is to kind of know your worth, know how valuable you are, and also just never ever ever settle, no matter what, no matter how difficult, even if it means you have to walk in the rain for a good 5, 6, 7 days, 7 months. Just do it, because the sun will come eventually. You'll never ever be in the rain. When it rains, the sun always comes, doesn't it? So like the way you've been now, there's always plenty of guys out there, and you're going to meet someone that's for you. Never ever put pressure on yourself, and if you feel like someone's not meeting your standards, it's just time to tell yourself enough's enough. Enough's enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to listen to my gut. I'm going to find the person that's right for me. If it means I have to be single, I'm talking to myself right now, but if it means I have to be single for a year or two, then fine, because the right guy from God will come eventually. Now, without further ado, I'm ending this video because I'm knackered. I've been working a lot. Yeah, so literally this is the end of the video. I don't know if I've said before, but this is kind of going to be a relationship series. So the next few videos I'll be posting twice, once on Tuesday, once on Friday, and I will be doing a relationship video once a week, and I'll be talking more about, you know, my dating experience. Yeah, if you didn't hear what I said, I'm doing like a dating series kind of thing. So if you really want to, you know, tune in, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know how you feel. But yeah, Sally's back. She's going through everything. She's getting stronger, and I'm just here to inspire you as well. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will literally see you next week with another video. Okay? Alright. Bye.